propellant load poll is complete. We are go for propellant loading and launch.
Launch auto sequence has started.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Well, good morning. Auto sequence initiated for sure. What are we doing? We got the hood up, we got the trunk up. Oh man, it's almost time to take off. We are going down to the Harris Ranch superchargers. Why? Because they just opened and they are now the biggest supercharging hub, I guess, in the world. 98 operational superchargers. So we're out of here at 0400 in the morning. We're going to link up with the guys from Silicon Valley and we're going to caravan down from there. So we'll go from here in Redding down to the Bay Area and then shoot down I-5 from there. And the Southern California guys are all coming up. And rumor was there was like 200 of those guys or 100 of them or something like that. It's going to be massive get together down there. So we're doing 14 hours in the car tomorrow for 2 hours worth of lunch, and it's going to be fantastic. So before we actually hit the road, I just wanted to show you guys my loadout real fast, and maybe this will help you on road trips. So let's get the camera flipped around, and we'll see what we got going. We'll start in the front here. CCS adapters in there. We're not using that. I'm not going to screw around with Electrify America on this trip. It's just going to be the Tesla supercharging network the whole way. Scissor jack never used. It's one of those things you want to brag about if you don't use them. My torque wrench, 147 foot-pounds, I believe, is a Model 3. Air compressor and the socket and the pad, just in case we do need to jack the car up in various charging whatnots. Around here on the back side, we have our full-size spare Nokian Series 1 tire, brand new too. And I just threw this on a one of the stock wheels that I had. Ooh, speaking of wheels, check these out. Finally got my Martian wheel center caps, man. I absolutely love those. And then just for some other giveaways down here, there's a bunch of Hot Wheels and Matchbox Teslas in there and some very special things in here for some very special people. So this should be an insane amount of fun. We're going to, I think we'll charge once in San Leandro. I'm not familiar with the Bay Area completely, even though I'm only a couple hours north of it. One stop down there. We're going to meet up at one of the superchargers in San Jose. Everybody will top tank right there. And I believe it's 147 miles from San Jose to Harris Ranch. So one full charge and a top off. We are leaving at 100%. Because I haven't calibrated the BMS in a while anyway. So, and the car's gonna sit outside, so it's actually freezing temperatures right now. It's 31 degrees. So she's gonna sit outside, plugged in, charging. She's already set to precondition the battery in the cabin. So we should be all out of excuses in the morning when we hit the road. I keep saying we, it's just me going. Me and Roxy here are going. So it'll be a hell of a lot of fun. Got the GoPros charging up, and see you guys first thing in the morning. Here we go. Good morning. 3:05, something like that. Left with 100% state of charge. 331 miles indicated, which is great because 358 was when it was brand new. Well, 351. They bumped it to 358 with software. So anyhow, we are 3 hours and 1 minute away from the San Ramon supercharger. That is 202 miles, and we are expected to arrive at 5%. I'm getting a flashing light here, stay below 70 to make your destination. So we're going to Kyle Connor this because it's California. I can pull over literally anywhere and charge if I need to. Let's see here. I don't have anything else going on other than it's super dark out and can't see squat through any of the cameras. So 202 miles, arrival at 5%. Oh, and it's 37 degrees outside, so the battery will take a little bit of a hit. Car did precondition before I took off, so we'll see what happens. And I am currently 9 miles from the house, and we've burned 5% already, so that should tell you what you need to know right there. And average watt hour per mile is 400 right now, but the road's doing this all the way to Red Bluff, which is about 35 miles down the road. So nothing will actually start to stabilize for at least the first 40 minutes when you go I-5 south from Redding. So we will check in here with you guys in just a little bit. And if this looks like it's going to be a little too close, then we will definitely hit a closer supercharger. But we'll play that game when we get there. All right, guys, we'll see you when the sun comes up. Still trucking along. We are 125 miles downrange and at 40% state of charge. It's 31 degrees outside and it is really like zapping this battery. I should be at about 53% right now based off of summer driving, having done this. So I have pulled it down to 65 miles an hour. I'm going to try to hypermile it a little bit. It shows a 2% arrival now at the San Ramon or San something superchargers, but I have not started preconditioning the battery. So this stretch of 505 is like 32 or 33 miles long. So we're just going to run it at 65. I'm kind of behind a tractor trailer right now because it's freezing in the cab, and I'm going to turn the heater on too. So we are definitely going to hypermile it. On the way back, we'll charger hop, but I'm on a very limited, I'm on a decent time crunch to get down here and top off in San Jose. There's only 12, I think there's 72 kilowatt chargers where we're meeting, and I'm not sure. I know the East Bay is going to be there. There's going to be a lot of cars there. So I need to make sure that I get a spot to top tank as well so I can get out of the way and let somebody else, which is why I came down early. So we're still at 2% arrival. We have 85 miles to go, and it's just been a perfect trip the entire way down. Car's doing great. I did check the tire pressures. We're at 44 pounds. I believe I had them at 44 cold. Maybe it's 42 cold. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to double check that. But yeah, we're just tooling along right now. No big deal. Sun has 3 more hours until it rises, so we'll definitely get the GoPro fired up when we get down here and on the trip down we have some sunlight to see what we're doing. All right, man, see you guys in a few. Made it. 2%, a new personal record. 213 miles in freezing temperatures, 68 kilowatt hours burned. This is a 72 kilowatt pack usable. 74, one of those two. 319 watt hours per mile. So yeah, we did fantastic. Let me grab those stats real quick. Arrival at 2%, a new personal record. We burned an extra 4% in driving. Climate took some, and there you go, man. Actually 1.7% arrival. So let's get this plugged in and see what happens. There are a couple other guys here charging. I don't even know what it's set to, but let's watch that ramp. It did precondition for the last 4 miles. And this is a V3. Ooh, come on, baby. There is a charging profile, and I do not believe it starts at 2%. So give it till about 11%, I think, is then when it really unlocks and starts to ramp up. Yep, she is still talking. 212, 17 and climbing. Ooh, let's see if we can get past 250. 30. Turn off climate control and help it out a little bit. 242. And we've already picked up like 5%. That's awesome. Oh, come on, baby. Yep, I think we're going to hold out at about 240. So, and falling. So we didn't get any past 250, which is great. We're doing fantastic. I'm going to go pee and get a snacky snack. So just before we split from here, we'll plug in where we're meeting in San Jose, and we'll get that all figured out. But I got to get out and stretch because I'm sore. So peace out. All right, we made it to San Jose. The Cherry Avenue superchargers here. 72 kilowatt. I think they call them destination chargers or something like that. They're the short little guys. I'll show you in a minute. We are pulling full power, 72 kilowatts, and we have this charging limit set to 90%. And thus far, we are now 255 miles into the journey, and we have burned a full 74 kilowatts at 311 kilowatts per hour. So everything is just going right down the middle right now, and everybody should start showing up here. I would assume in the next hour or so. It's 7:30, so I think we're wheels up at 9:30, but it was pretty fun. So we're gonna mingle here. There's some folks that are already here. There's a Model 3 on the new Aero wheels, that company, so I'm gonna go talk to him for a minute. So we'll see you guys in just a few. All right, so the gang is pretty much getting all assembled here. We've got all kinds of Teslas lining up. Kelvin and John are here from Silicon Valley. They've got donuts and coffee going on, and we'll just take a quick rundown here and check everybody out. So we should be getting on the road here in, I don't know, about 30 minutes or so, and we'll pick it up from there.
It's so funny how much it looks like a Lotus.
It is.
It is a Lotus?
Yeah, the originals were all Lotus.
Like every single modifier?
The original Roadsters were all Lotus. So not quite sure what happened, but we're going to roll in fashionably late, man. But let me see if I can figure out how to do this. We got a train of Teslas back there. We've got them up here. And somewhere back there, if I can read the VIN right, actually he's right behind me. An old school Roadster. I think it's the 119th one made. Hang on, check this. Ah! There he is. Freaking Lotus with a Tesla badge, man. Tell me that's not cool. And then you got this clown right here.
Big time clown.
Who are you? What?
I am the clown known as F the Pump.
That's right. Get all your merch from
F
him.
the Pump, baby. Hey, I know it. How's it going, man?
Holy smokes, what a day, friends. It was a lot of fun. It was 395 miles one way. So it was a lot of fun down here. All the Tesla owners groups were fantastic. John from Silicon Valley, Joe from the San Joaquin Valley, F the Pump, all the guys showed up. Tesla Club SoCal, had a lady from Canada here. New Aero Wheels, they all came out, and it was a really good time. The Tesla Semi was a complete bonus. We had no idea that was going to be here. He just showed up for lunch, so that was very cool. We got a lot of great pictures, and we are on our way home right now. We are leaving at 79% state of charge. This wants us to stop in Stockton and then Corning. We're not going to do that. We're going to rearrange that trip. So I'm hoping I can do this with one shot. I should be able to. The only concerning thing was the 200-mile range I got this morning. It was 30 degrees, but man, that just sounds off. So maybe another service appointment is in order. So anyhow, thanks for riding along, guys. I hope you find the video entertaining. It was a great run down here, and I'm really glad that I did it. We'll see you in April.